of the danger that severe thunderstorms can bring involve the non-tornadic winds they produce. Here's meteorologist Nick Lilja with straight line winds.
Out in the open, everybody knows that tornadoes are dangerous, but in open terrain, or even in the city, straight line winds can be just as hazardous. Convective gusts, outflows, and downbursts are more likely to occur during a thunderstorm than a tornado. To stay safe, seek shelter in the innermost point of your home. Make sure you secure objects that could be blown by the wind, and keep your trees pruned. If you can't find shelter, find a low-lying area away from debris that can be blown toward you.
Lightning is one of those weather killers that most people don't take seriously. Knowing when to go inside is extremely important. For more on lightning safety, here's meteorologist Chris Martin.
One thing we have to deal with nearly every time it rains during the spring or summer is lightning. It occurs more often than any other weather danger we have to deal with, and any lightning bolt can be deadly. The old saying is don't stand underneath a tree during a thunderstorm, and well, that's some great advice. Lightning will find the quickest way to reach the ground, and that means the tallest object. If you are that object, then you are in the most danger. The safest policy regarding lightning is if you see it or you hear thunder, take shelter by going indoors. This goes for whatever you may be doing outside, whether it's swimming, jogging, playing at the park, or in the middle of sports. For kids' outdoor activities, coaches and referees are trained what to do for the kids when thunderstorms are popping up. Lightning accounts for about 40 deaths every year in the United States.
Crops, cars, and even houses don't stand a chance against our next severe weather threat. Nick has more on hail.
When water droplets caught in updrafts freeze to each other, it creates hail. But don't get too excited. This ice won't help your lawn. Hail sizes vary from pea-sized chunks to frozen mounds the size of grapefruits. During a hailstorm, it's important to be at the innermost portion of your house to stay away from windows and doors and put the most distance between you and the hail.
It's very hard to hate rain if you live in our area, but floodwater can be dangerous. Chris has a few safety tips.
Flash flooding and flooding are harder to take precautions from because they usually strike while you're in your car. It only takes 2 feet of moving water to pick up a vehicle, no matter whether it's a car or a truck. You will lose control of it and just have to go along for the ride. If you are caught under an overpass when your vehicle stalls out, water can quickly start to trap you inside and then leak in. In 2011, 113 people died due to flooding in the U.S. 60% of those were in a vehicle at the time. The best thing to do is know your options when driving. If flooding water is so deep that you can't see the road, go around the area. Don't try to drive through the water. If you notice water filling up in ponds on a rainy day, it wouldn't hurt to avoid the highways so that you don't have to go under any flooded overpasses. If it's not bad enough when the streets fill with rainwater, sometimes it doesn't rain and the skies fill with dust and smoke. Wildfires provide one of the most widespread dangers to property and agriculture in our area. On dry and windy days, all that is needed for a grass fire to start is a spark. Sometimes outdoor fires can't be helped, like when lightning and winds from thunderstorms start and spread the fires if the air at the surface is too dry to allow any rain to hit the ground. As far as man-made fire, the list is much longer. Fireworks, trash burning, cigarette butts out a car window, or loose metal and chains on a vehicle grazing the road can all be enough to start uncontrollable fires if the weather conditions are right. All these can be easily avoided though. Burn bans are posted on road signs around each county that has them in effect. When you see that a red flag warning has been issued, it means the threat for wildfires is even higher.
When we return, we'll bring you into the world of storm chasing through the eyes of a few local professionals. I'll also have our outlook on the 2013 severe weather season.